Hello, everybody, and good evening. My name is Don Arleth, and you're watching World Talks, coming to you live from Warsaw. Moldovan President Mihai Sandu urged the EU to find creative solutions to accelerate Moldova's accession to the bloc, emphasizing the importance of membership for national independence. Moldova, which applied for EU membership in 2022, has made significant reforms and received positive feedback from the European Commission. However, its candidacy is closely tied to Ukraine's, whose progress is stalled due to Hungary's veto. Joining us now to discuss these developments is Mihai Isac, political analyst at TVR Moldova. Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on World Talks.
Hello and greetings from Chisinau.
Yes, now, what specific creative solutions could the EU consider to overcome the unanimity requirement and accelerate Moldova's accession process?
That's the big question here in Chisinau, because as we have seen in the past few months, Hungary has opposed many times to any talks regarding the start of the negotiation for Ukraine. And as you are well aware, Moldova comes as a package with Ukraine. And the request of our President Mihai Sandu towards the European Union has come after many talks inside the Moldovan society, who believe that it's unfair for the Republic of Moldova to be stopped in its road to European Union integration. As we have seen, Budapest has never said that Hungary is against European integration of the Republic of Moldova, but because of these kind of agreements, of package deals, as we could say, the Republic of Moldova has the same fate as Ukraine. And now Mihai Sandu and other important leaders from political life here in Moldova are trying to obtain some kind of assurance that the way of the Republic of Moldova to the European Union will not be impaired by the veto of Hungary. Many here in Chisinau believe that we will not start official negotiations this year, and maybe after the election in Hungary, and only if Mr. Orbán will lose that elections next year. It's an important gesture for the Republic of Moldova, the start of this negotiation, especially after the victory of the pro-European party on the 28th of September when we had parliamentary elections.
Yeah, now, let's just assume, let's speculate a little bit and say that if Moldova was separated from Ukraine in this process, do you think that Viktor Orbán again would veto Moldova's accession as such?
There is a strong belief here in Chisinau that Hungary will not oppose the Republic of Moldova accession talks to European Union. As we have seen in the last year and a half, former Prime Minister Dorin Recean, Mrs. Gerasimov, who leads the team that negotiates with the European Union, and also other high-level officials from the Republic of Moldova, including the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Mihai Popșoi, have visited Hungary, and they assured the representatives of the media, they assured the population that Hungary does not object to the Republic of Moldova accession to European Union. But we can launch only in speculations because we can be sure only if this kind of scenario will happen. At this time, Mihai Sandu is not, let's say, does not have any idea how to break off Ukraine. And in her statements, she said that the Republic of Moldova will stay together with the Republic of Ukraine. But here in Chisinau, there is a growing tension, and we have seen how the last high-level European meetings didn't have the expected result for the Republic of Moldova. And this kind of speculation, of course, is used by the Russian propaganda against the European integration of the Republic of Moldova. On hundreds of channels of Telegram, we've seen a lot of speculation about the European integration of the Republic of Moldova. And this kind of limbo, of course, is helping the pro-Russian political parties in the Republic of Moldova.
Right. Well, speaking of that, I'd like to play a little excerpt of European Enlargement Commissioner Marta Kos. Let's take a listen.
Moldova has progressed on its accession path with accelerated speed and significantly deepened its cooperation with the EU despite the continuous hybrid threats and attempts to destabilize the country and its EU course. And it is the country which made the most progress in just 1 year.
Well, this is obviously no secret, and especially for you. Russia does not want to see Moldova join the European Union. But, is this the reason that Chisinau wants to have the quicker accession process, because it knows that it has to constantly deal with Russian interference, and this could be a liability to eventually joining the European Union?
As we have seen in the last interview, one of the last interviews of Mrs. Kos, she has said that she doesn't want to be remembered as the commissar that would let inside the European Union some kind of new Trojan horse of Russia. But for the Republic of Moldova, the integration of our country in the European Union is the only security guarantee, and not only military, let's say, but economical, political guarantee that Russia will not occupy us again. As you are well aware, we have on over 10% of our territory as a Russian occupation army, which has a lot of ammunition, and has a strategical place in the war efforts of the Russian Federation against Ukraine, and of course in the hybrid warfare against the Republic of Moldova. Our expectations are that European Union will allow us to start the negotiations, but we have seen a lot of opposition from Maia Sandu and other pro-European leaders in the Republic of Moldova regarding our decoupling of Ukraine. It's kind of a taboo subject in some parts of Moldovan political elite, but every day we have seen how this kind of veto used by Hungary could harm our chances in the future. The Republic of Moldova does not expect that the European Union will break its own rules for our benefit, but of course we want that our progress be recognized by the European Union. Of course, we have a lot of reforms to implement in the Republic of Moldova. We have to win the war for the reformation of the justice system. We have to implement new legislative measures to have more powerful institutions when dealing with corruption, and of course, our economic future relies on the support that we will receive from the European Union. During the visit of Mrs. Metsola here in the Republic of Moldova, she recognized our efforts, but again, she said that we have a lot to work towards the future. But now in Chisinau, any official speculation regarding the relations between Republic of Moldova and Ukraine during this time of our talks to the European Union is not an official support for the breaking up of this arrangement.
Yes. Now, the European Commission recommended opening some negotiation clusters, unlike Ukraine. What are those areas? Because those are the areas which the Republic of Moldova has made good progress.
Yes, according to official sources, the European Union will allow us to open 3 clusters of negotiations, and most important, of course, is the cluster regarding the state of law here in the Republic of Moldova. here in the Republic of Moldova, we have a lot of work regarding the fight against corruption. Corruption is used by the Russian Federation as a weapon against the population of the Republic of Moldova. We have seen criminal elements recruited by special services of the Russian Federation to act against the population of the Republic of Moldova, against our European integration dream. But the Republic of Moldova has a lot of support regarding this process also from Romania, because of our common language with our neighbor state. The Republic of Moldova has gained a lot of time, not because we didn't have to translate, let's say, the acquis communautaire for implementation. But according to official declaration, we have over 3,000 articles of European legislation to translate them in national legislation in the Republic of Moldova.
Yes,
also for the Republic of Moldova.
So a very tall order. Mihai, I'm going to have to cut you off right there because we are out of time, but I appreciate you joining us on World Talks. Mihai Isac, political analyst at TVR Moldova. Thank you so much. And that concludes this edition of World Talks. Thank you all for joining us, and stay with us for more here on TPP World.